on 2K Sports. With Greg and RJ already this season, we have seen some upsets.
Yeah, early games, you often see some surprising outcomes. Lower-ranked teams defeats a contender. It creates a little bit of a buzz.
Now, here's Fox. Now, Golden State's starting five. The backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's Moody in at the 3 slot. Pocket 2 from the wing. The Warriors pull it in. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Down low, here's Green. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
Now, Castle. After the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Drops in the tray.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Pass to Podziemski. Golden State moving the ball around. Green with a screen on Fox. On its way from Curry for 2. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
The kick out to Barnes. Barnes sets a screen for Castle. It's rebounded by Kuminga. The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Now here's Barnes. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. Fox goes in. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Curry. Shoots over Fox. Curry with another miss.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. On the topic of Curry, coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. He'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Kevin, back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Here's Curry with the 3. Another miss by Curry.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Pass to Castle. On the wing, Barnes. Misses the 3. Warriors have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. There's Curry. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
For 3, Vassell. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Here's Podziemski. The game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Clock at 4. Moody's shot is off. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Takes it inside. Nobody near Barnes. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Guys, one of the more lengthy free agency sagas revolved around Jonathan Kuminga, and many thought his time was up in Golden State. He saw fewer and fewer minutes down the stretch of last season and into their playoff run. But when Kuminga tested free agency, tested potential sign and trade deals, nobody seemed to be the exact right fit. So eventually, he took the Warriors' offer. Guys, we'll see just how long this lasts, but for now, he'll continue to be in that Golden State uniform.
We'll continue to track that story. Okay, Shams, thanks for the report. Lets it go with a 3. Buries it from three-point range. Kuminga's got 5 now.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Castle. Nothing on the board. To the paint, in the corner. Moody with it. A three-pointer, no good. Spurs trail by 3. The kick out to Fox. And the layup's good off the glass. He has 6.
He is a rare one who's more comfortable inside. Fox, look, his game is about attacking, getting in close, not necessarily making a ton of threes.
Now here's Curry. He's got 8. Shot by Pajemski, no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Pass to Castle. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Outside, Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
The Spurs have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Pass to Vassell. Now Castle. Shoots over Pajemski. Castle misses.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Outside, Kuminga. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead. Curry against Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
Curry against Fox. And the basket by Curry.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Fox. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Then for the Warriors, Torrey Craig comes in for Moses Moody. And Hield subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Spurs trail by 3. Out left to the wing. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A different look now for San Antonio. Champagne's checked in, and Keldon Johnson subbed in for Bryant. In the corner, Castle with it. Sohan with the screen. 5 on the clock. Harper's shot's good.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Curry with it. 10 points for him. Green left side. Rebound by Johnson.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Here's Hield. Outside, Kuminga. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Here's Castle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with this constant change of pace.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And some changes here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Green, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Jonathan Kuminga. Now here's Hield. Still yet to score. Outside for Curry. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Releases. That one wide left.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
Hield against Harper. Outside Curry. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Now Jackson-Davis. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Curry against Harper. To the inside. Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Hield. He has yet to score. To the middle. Here's Jackson-Davis. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Harper. From the arc. And Curry pulls it down. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Castle. Here's Harper. Good D by Hield. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Spurs. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And so it's Golden State with it. So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Bogdanovich in at the three.
You got to expect this from a high-volume shooter with range like Hield. He loves to let threes fly from everywhere.
Here's Wembanyama. Jackson-Davis defending.
You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Here's Curry. And it's Harper with the rebound. Spurs trail by 3. Fox passes to Sohan. And with a quick break in the action, let's now take a look at the top rookie free throw shooters in the NBA. Third is Dylan Harper.
And really, he needs to continue getting to the free throw line as much as possible because he's pretty deadly once he gets there.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Pass to Champagny. Here's Wembanyama. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. Stephen Curry hears folks complaining about all the freaks. He said it's new and everybody has their opinion. It's not like I can go out and do a 360 windmill, drive down the lane, and dunk on somebody. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hoping to keep shooting threes, so don't worry about that. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right. That is his superpower. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. So when it comes to the league's premier three-point specialist, Buddy Hield, RJ, is one name that quickly comes to mind.
When Hield is on the floor, his coaches and teammates want him to shoot the ball. Because when Buddy is dialed in, oh boy, he's dangerous.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the bucket by the Spurs. Here's Curry with the three. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Harper with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. In the corner, Sohan with it. And it's the Warriors on the break. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And it's great to see Bogdanovich spreading the ball out. I mean, possesses good size, which allows him to see over defenders.
Now, here's Fox. He's got 12. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Some changes for Golden State. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Buddy Hield. Podziemski on the wing. He's guarded by Harper. Hands it from downtown. Craig's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Wembanyama, a screen on Curry. Fox finds Wembanyama. Bucket is good. 9 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Curry from deep three-point land. Offensive rebound. San Antonio trailing here. Wembanyama high post. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Fox. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And Curry has it in the corner. Pass to Craig. Now, here's Moody. A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
That gives them the lead. 6 points for Dylan Harper.
You see just how assertive Harper is down low. This kid fears absolutely nothing.
Moody with it. Now guarded by Fox. The focus from Curry. Gets it to fall inside. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Driving in. Champagny passes to Fox. Off target from three-point range. The Warriors have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Pass to Craig. From past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Now here's Fox. His last outing, he had 18 points. To the left wing. Here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Jackson Davis. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Jackson Davis. The three. Rebound, San Antonio. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Now, here's Harper. 6 points for him. Moody the pass to Green, and stolen by Wembanyama. Puts the move on. Green with the rebound. The Warriors leading. Here's Moody, still scoreless. Craig with a screen on Castle. And Craig has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Moody. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. For Craig. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. And it's Podziemski in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. The Spurs have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Now, here's Green. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. Golden State moving the ball around. Beautiful stroke from Curry on the three.
A three-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Pass to Vassell. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now Podziemski. Outside Kuminga. Here's Green. Good on the 13-footer. And now a 7-point Warrior lead.
Very comfortable from the mid-range. Green sinking Jays.
Barnes screen on Curry. Here's Harper driving to the basket. It is not good. He's made half of his 6 attempts. Green kicks to Curry. Back to Green. Inside and stolen by Barnes. Vassell with it. Now Green defending. And here's Harper from the arc. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Kuminga's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry with the bounce pass. And it's Kuminga that time on the assist by Curry. Kuminga's got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors. And San Antonio shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And they get it, and he jams it with authority.
Castle's so good up and down the lane.
Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Now here's Green. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
The Warriors shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
A vocal leader both on and off the floor. Green plays with a real fire in edge.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Harper. Spurs trail by 11. Fox deciding where to go with it. And it's Fox with the jam.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
Curry on the wing. Guarded by Fox. Kuminga the pass to Curry. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. 1:49 left in the first half of basketball. Pajemski with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Moody. Sinks the triple. Moody's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's Fox with the jam.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
Warriors leading by 10. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And the basket by Vassell.
Smooth drive by Vassell, getting himself around that contact. Man's impressive.
Outside, Green. It's stolen by Wembanyama. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Fox.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Pajemski, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. The Warriors have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
And the Warriors making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in.
Trace Jackson Davis.
We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the half.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Think about the impact that Steph has had on this game. Him and his team have changed the way the game is played. They have ushered in the three-point era.
Pass to Pajemski. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. It's stolen by Curry. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up at the end of the period. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. And we'll be right back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
Man, it almost doesn't seem possible. You know what I'm talking about, Ernie?
Yeah.
Steph just getting better? How can a guy get better?
And now an opportunity. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Fox and Castle are their guards. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Vassell in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the 5 to begin the second half for Mitch Johnson. Richard, be honest. Did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
Here's Curry following the bucket by the Spurs. And the three ball is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Wembanyama. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Wembanyama's got 14.
Just a big-time answer from Wembanyama following up that three.
Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Curry. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. 90 seconds now into the second half. That one falls.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Curry with the bounce pass. Moody finds Curry. Back to Moody. Majemski on the wing. No good on the triple. Spurs trail by 12. Knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Golden State. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Well, I think for the Spurs, they dropped a notch, but they still feel like they're the best team in this league. I imagine they'll use that as motivation. And that's where Green makes his biggest impact. He is a menace defensively.
Pass to Pajemski. Outside, Green. Kuminga with a wide open look. And the Warriors miss again.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And it's Fox with the jam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the basket by San Antonio.
Nice work from the in-between area. Curry has no problem taking this shot when it's available.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. A moment now to check out some numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Just 5 on the clock. And another basket for San Antonio.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Back to Green. Pass to Kuminga. A baseline J. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Warriors. They like where they stand right now, perched in that topmost position. And, of course, there's the Spurs, right behind them, just 1 spot down.
And right now for San Antonio, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Curry kicks to Green. Outside Curry. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey guys, the Warriors are trying to maximize what Steph Curry has left. Coach Kerr said, quote, "What we're watching with Steph is one of the greatest artists of all time in his twilight. What can we do to give him the best chance to perform, to make the game easier for him?" That's where we are. Kevin?
Looking to stay in the mix. Allie, we thank you very much. And it's the Warriors with the ball, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Curry passes to Moody. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Spurs trail by 4. On the wing, Fox. They double-team Wembanyama. Vassell finds Castle. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Out to the right wing, Moody. And the Warriors miss again.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now, here's Fox. He's got 24. Vassell outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Wembanyama against Green, and that one drops for him. Wembanyama's got 12 points in just the second half.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's Curry. He's got 27. No good on the three. Barnes looking around. A pass to Fox. Now Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And now just a 2-point Warrior lead. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Warriors. Now here's Moody. Curry on the wing. Castle covering. Kuminga against Fox. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Another one falls for San Antonio.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
That's to Curry. Launches a three. A rebound by the Spurs. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Buddy Hield comes in for Stephen Curry, and he can't hit the second.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
When you want a momentum swing, RJ, get Jonathan Kuminga in there. He can do the job.
We know that, Kevin, because we see his energy shift in the game. He defies expectations and even sometimes gravity with all the things he can do on the floor.
To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. That's 29 points for Victor Wembanyama.
A big night for Wembanyama is a career night for most players.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And the Spurs with some changes. Champagne's checked in, and it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Moody. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Devin Vassell. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here's Harper. 6 points for him. It's stolen by Hield. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Harper comes with the double team. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And it's going to be out of bounds. This Spurs will take it. As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the leading defenses. Number 1, the Spurs. Number 5, the Warriors.
And we're getting to watch two of the NBA's great defensive teams. I mean, very difficult to score as they both contest every shot.
Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. Here's Castle. He's got 5. Pass to Vassell. No good from outside.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Pajemski on the wing. There's the pick.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Vassell wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State. Heel with a screen on Vassell. Here's Moody. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Harper kicks to Vassell. And the 3 off target. The Warriors leading. Pass to Pajemski. There's a good screen. Knocks down the 3 ball. Pajemski's got 12.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Harper the pass to Champagny. The kick out to Harper. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 8 points for him.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And some changes here for the Warriors. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. Bogdanovich comes in for Moses Moody. And Curry subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. To the wing on the left. Outside for Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Craig. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Vassell. He nails it. And we're tied up. Vassell's got 8 points here in this quarter.
That's a strong move by Vassell. He plays with more power than I think you actually realize.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Back to Craig. Now Curry. Down low. Here's Jackson Davis.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Now Castle. He has 5. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Craig. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game. Now here's Harper. He's got 8. Pass to Castle. Overhealed. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Warriors ahead, up by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard. Cutting through contact. Passes sharp.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. Setting the floor for the Warriors. A pair of shooters at the guards. Curry and Hield. Bogdanovich out there with Torrey Craig. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hield from outside. And the Warriors, another three.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Spurs trail by 5. Outside Harper. Pass to Castle. Back to Harper. Fires the three. The rebound by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 17 points was their biggest margin.
Outstanding jumper from Buddy.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Castle. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Castle.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
A different look now for San Antonio. Wembanyama. He's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Johnson comes in for Devin Vassell. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Castle. Hield from outside. No good there. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. Now here's Hield, kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Here's Jackson Davis.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And the Spurs making a change here. Sohan's checked in. Spurs trail by 7. Outside, Fox. And Wembanyama outside. Over Craig. Craig pulls it in. Craig's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry against Fox. Curry looking around. Plays it up and banks it in. Curry's got 29.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
It's Fox with the drive. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Craig finds Green. Hield outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hield's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Harper. Here's Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Curry. It's stolen by Johnson. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Sohan.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Hield against Harper. Over in the corner, Green. Pass to Hield. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's Johnson outside. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 8th assist here tonight. Curry dishes to Hield. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Torrey Craig. Moses Moody comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Buddy Hield.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Harper, no good. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Pajemski. Now Green. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
At all times, he's on the court. Green is active and physical. He loves being in the middle of the action.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Fox with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Sohan. Fox passes to Sohan. And here is Harper. Outside, Fox. Misses the three. Golden State's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Green with a screen on Harper. It's Curry outside. Curry so deadly from the corner.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Wembanyama, a screen on Curry. Here's Fox. And just miss after miss right now. Warriors leading by 10. Kuminga, screen on Harper. Here's Podziemski. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass. Constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You've got to master little moves like that to be a complete offensive player. Fox has the pump fake. Yeah, he's got that figured out.
Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in.
Number 23, Draymond Green.
Here's Curry. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Curry's got 12 points here in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor. Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. 17 points was their biggest margin. Kuminga sets a screen for Curry. Three-pointer. Here's Green. Here's Kuminga. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Kuminga's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors. Spurs trail by 13. Here's Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama! Big man with big range.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Kuminga kicks to Curry.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. So, G8, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
San Antonio making a switch here. Harper's checked in, and both free throws good for Curry.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
The kick out to Barnes. Here's the three. Good on the three-point shot. Barnes has got it back down to single digits for the Spurs.
Nice work by Barnes in that coffin corner. He really had that bad boy dialed in.
And it's Podziemski in the corner. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Podziemski's got 4 points in the quarter. Here's Harper. Drops in the layup for two.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Curry with it. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. Outside Curry. 4 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Castle on the wing. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Harper. Outside Wembanyama. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. There's a rejection by Wembanyama. Barnes, no good on the layup. Warriors leading by 10. Now Pajemski. Outside Kuminga takes the three. Down he goes for 3.
An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter, it opens up passing lanes for him.
Here's Castle. He's defended by Pajemski. Outside Vassell. Here's the teardrop. No good.
Well, he's not the tallest guy on the roster, but man, can he build a run.
Curry. The 3 goes down.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. It's a 16-point game. Launches it. Oh, Wembanyama answers right back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Curry outside for 3. Green from outside.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
Look at their number of assists. You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Stephen Curry.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Fox, he's checked in for Harper. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Torrey Craig comes in for Kuminga. Bogdanovich is checked in for Moses Moody. And Hield subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. Now here's Hield, just 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. 40 seconds left in the game. Outside Wembanyama. Now Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Curry. Fires from 18. No good.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and
Steph,
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And so long, everyone.
Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. Tonight, we'll see the... San Antonio. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Golden State, things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number 1 in their conference and looking formidable. And checking out the Spurs, just barely behind them, only 1 spot down.
Well, right now for the Spurs, they've just been relentless coming out of the gates. And what I love is that everyone is focused. You couldn't have asked for a better start.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite, and they have not disappointed.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Moody in at the 3. And for the Spurs, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Vassell in at the 3. Now the Warriors with it. Well, they call him Stay Ready, Tim. Moses Moody has done just that and produced when his number was called.
Yeah, B.A., there's not a lot of flash to his game. It's mostly hustle and floor spacing. And with those long arms, he is a difference maker defensively.
4 on the clock. Here's Podziemski. The three-pointer off the mark. Vassell left side. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Castle. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
And here's Curry for 3. Sinks it from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Fox outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Green. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Curry against Fox. Outside, Green. Here's Podziemski. That 3's off the mark.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now here's Vassell. Moody defends. Wembanyama, screen on Kuminga. Pass to Wembanyama. And a nice finish on the layup.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Curry passes to Kuminga. Outside, Green. There's a screen. Inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
A top passer at his position. Green really takes pleasure in feeding his guys and getting them going.
Outside for Wembanyama. A 3 from Barnes. And he buries his first look.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Pass to Moody. Now here's Green. Back to Moody. Puts up a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Moody's got his second bucket on the night.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, the defense challenged him just enough to force that miss. They really collapsed when he got close to the rim.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Warriors trail by 3. The 3 from Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early. He is dialed in right now, perfect from the field this quarter.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. We're at about the midway point of the group stage. A peek at where things stand in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, while there's still some time to make up ground, you have to make your move quick. There just aren't many group games left.
Outside Pajemski. Tries a 10-footer. Rebound by San Antonio. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
And they got to the line at a good clip. They couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
And I know all too well missing free throws can become contagious, and that's what happened to them.
And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Trailing by 4. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
Kicks it out to Barnes, to the middle. Wembanyama, that's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. Warriors trail by 3. And what a wild ride last season for the Warriors, Tim.
Well, it was a roller coaster. They started out hot out of the gate, then they faded, falling all the way to the 11th seed at one point in the West. Then the Jimmy Butler trade righted the ship and got them back in the playoffs.
What a nice read by Green. He's got a basketball IQ off the charts, an incredible understanding of the game.
And here's the cell from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Outside Moody. On the wing, Green. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Warriors have come a long way during the Curry era. Draymond Green said, quote, "We built this thing up from the laughingstock of the NBA. I take a great deal of pride in that. I think about this organization like it's mine. If the Warriors win the championship 10 years from now, that's our championship. Period." Back to you, BA.
All right, thank you, Allie. Wembanyama against Green. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And Tim, last season, Draymond Green adding a Hustle Player of the Year award to his Hall of Fame resume.
Yeah, and B.A., that's an award every young player should aspire to have. But I know for Draymond Green, he was hoping to get his second Defensive Player of the Year award.
For San Antonio, Sohan's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Champagnie comes in for Barnes, and it's Harper in for Fox. Outside Kuminga. On the wing, Curry. He's guarded by Castle. And it's good for 2. Curry's got 11 points.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
Here's Harper. He's covered by Curry. And Harper gets it to go. And the Spurs lead by 3. The Warriors have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Outside Curry. Green, a screen. Curry passes to Kuminga. Here's Pajemski. Just 5 to shoot. Again, the Warriors score.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Pass to Castle. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside, Green. Outside, Curry. From deep, Harper. Kuminga pulls it in. Warriors trail by 3. Pass to Pajemski. Outside, Green. There's a screen. Rebounded by Champagnie.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. The Warriors shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Right side, Kuminga drives to the hoop. The shot's good.
Well, you see the strength right there. Kuminga is skilled at fending off the defense.
Here's Castle. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's on Stephen Curry. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been, just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
Drops in the three. Curry's got 14.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And both of these teams off to a good start, winning their first games in the NBA Cup.
And tonight is a huge one in this group. Remember, the first tiebreaker is head-to-head. So if you can get out to a 2-0 start, plus have the tiebreaker, you're in business.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Stephen Curry.
And the son of NBA champion Ron Harper, Dylan is an intriguing player. He went second overall in the draft, a versatile combo guard who plays with a lot of confidence. And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Green, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside heel. Let's go with a three. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Harper misses.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Hield passes to Green. Bogdanovich from long range. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 4th assist with that last one. Picked up by Sohan. Castle with it. Green picks him up. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Operating the pick and roll like a seasoned vet already. Castle just taking what he sees open up.
Warriors trail by 5. On the wing, Green. It's stolen. Back come the Spurs in transition.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And I like whenever Hill attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Harper passes to Champagnie. Castle on the wing. They set the pick. Pass to Harper. Just 4 to shoot. Over Green. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
The sell against Bogdanovich. Green, a screen to the inside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Green's got his 2nd basket of the game. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. San Antonio on top, leading by 5. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Sohan and Wemby. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
And with the 8-foot wingspan of Wembanyama, it feels like he releases the ball halfway to the bucket.
Jackson Davis, first personal foul, first team foul.
And he makes both free throws.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Outside Bogdanovich. Sinks the tray. Bogdanovich has got 6.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Spurs lead by 4. Now Fox hasn't gotten one to fall yet. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Hield passes to Bogdanovich. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Bogdanovich. And yep, it's good. Give him 8 points now.
Well, you can't fault the defense. I mean, you got to give credit to Bogdanovich for beating them with better offense.
The kick out to Johnson. Lets it go from deep. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now here's Hield, guarded closely. And here's Curry for 3. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And after seeing a 3 hit on the other end, Steph reminds people who he is.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. No good on that one. Pajemski's checked in for the Warriors. He hits the second from the line. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Outside for Wembanyama. Fades. It's rebounded by Golden State. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. It'll be the 4th of 6 games for them away from home. And it's Hield missing. San Antonio leading. Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs a review with his guy. And the Warriors make some changes. Kuminga comes in for Jackson Davis. And Moody is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Warriors trail by 3. Now here's Hield. An 11-point game for him in the win against San Antonio.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Craig. Pajemski with it. Wembanyama on it.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
And Harper gets it to go. Golden State has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Outside Kuminga. It's Pajemski on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Outside Hield. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. And the Warriors miss again.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Outside Pajemski. Craig with a screen on Fox. Pajemski into the lane. Pass to Hield. Pure from 3-point range. Hield's got 7 points in the game.
And down in the corner, Hield looks so comfortable. I mean, that's a shot he knows he can make.
Now here's Fox. Defended by Pajemski. Wembanyama, the pass to Harper. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Harper's got 5 points now this quarter. Now here's Podziemski. Not a lot of room. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Give him 8 points now.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately. Well, starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
Out to the wing. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, this team wants Kuminga to do that more. Pass it with a purpose.
Spurs lead by 5. Well, Tim, one of the more freakish athletes in the league is Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah, Brian, he is electric in transition. His skill level and IQ are still developing, but it's really hard to put a ceiling on his potential.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Left side, Moody. Outside, Podziemski. There's a screen. Back to Heel. Launches it. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, the body control and balance from Wemby.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Warriors trail by 9. And here's Podziemski, coming off a 16-point game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Pass to Heel. And here's Kuminga. Outside Podziemski. Clock at 4. Over Fox. The shot by Podziemski, no good.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Down low. It's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Craig.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Devin Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Fox. The Warriors also with a sub. Green is checked in. Outside Podziemski. Picked his pocket. Back come the Spurs in transition. Wembanyama, pass to Barnes. Here's Vassell. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got assist number 5 here tonight.
And when wings take it down low, good things happen.
Healed for 3. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Spurs making a change here. Sohan's checked in. Barnes with a screen on Heel. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Something fun about this NBA Cup tournament are the nights where we only have Cup games. It's a playoffs-like atmosphere.
Yeah, especially with the way these NBA Cup games affect everybody's standings within the tournament. Every game becomes important, and it just makes it that much more exciting to watch. You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
Oh, mercy. Mercy me. Kuminga can really get up.
Here's Harper, defended by Podziemski. Pass to Castle from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.O. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, you have the resume of Draymond Green.
Picked up by Sohan. Here's Vassell. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Vassell's got 9.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Here's Hield. Green, the pass to Hield. And that one's good. He's got 12.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Here's Harper. 17 points in the game. Kicks it out to Barnes. And here's Vassell from the arc. The rebound by Moody. Warriors trail by 10. Podziemski with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Moody from outside. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Vassell passes to Harper. Fires top of the key, and he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Takes it inside, and that one is hammered home.
And getting where he wants to go. Harper's drive can be so sudden.
There's a minute 54 left in the first half of this game. Pass to Hield. Back to Podziemski. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Now Sohan. Back to Castle. Clock at 6. Puts it up from the high post. That one a little long. And it's Green with the ball for the Warriors. It's a 10-point game. Outside Podziemski. Pulls it from the top of the key. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. It's stolen by Kuminga. Outside Hield. Pass to Green. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And it's Hield missing. San Antonio leading by 10. Here's Harper. Castle, the open look. Cash money on the open jump shot. Castle's got 13.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
Outside for Green. Outside Podziemski. Shot from the low post is good. Podziemski's got 11 here in the quarter alone. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition, but we got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
And looking at the Kings matchup, although they appear to be the better team, they can't get caught up thinking that, you know, that's when you let your guard down.
And in this league, Jet, it seems like upsets happen every week. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously a lot of work to do for Golden State.
They're not playing with urgency, especially on the glass. Shots go up and they're just waiting. Go after the rebound.
Yeah, got to get those elbows up at least 2 inches. The rest can't see everything.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
Here's Kuminga. Kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Kuminga plays the 4 with Draymond sliding up to the 5. And it's Moody in at the 3. From downtown, rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wembanyama, screen on Curry. Inside. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Yeah, and this is the kind of impact Wemby makes offensively because he can score in just so many ways.
Warriors trail by 12. Podziemski with it. Pass to Curry. Now Green. 6 to shoot. From deep. Rebounded by Castle.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Yeah, Wembanyama fights for his bucket, using his size to get it done despite the foul.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the 3 could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
Here's Fox, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got 5.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
Curry passes to Green. Outside Moody. Pass to Podziemski. Over Fox. Not enough on that one as it misses.
At this point, they might need to try something different. Over to start the half.
Outside Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Barnes. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. The Spurs, number 1.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Kuminga. Pass to Curry. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Podziemski. He's got 16. And Kuminga throws it down.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Castle outside. Pass to Vassell. There's the triple. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Here's Moody. Outside Curry. Outside Green. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Nice shot by Wembanyama.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
And here's Curry for 3. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Stephen Curry.
It's so hard to guard Fox without fouling him, especially when he's being the aggressor.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the Warriors making a switch here. Hield's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. The Warriors shooting a fantastic 57%. Kuminga, the pass to Moody. And here's Podziemski. And there's the screen. Pass to Moody to end the run. Rebound by San Antonio. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand. Right side, Wembanyama. Over Green. Off the left rim and out. Here's Golden State. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Green, the pass to Moody. Now here's Podziemski. He's covered by Fox. Back to Podziemski. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot.
They've upped their intensity on defense. A noticeable change from the first half.
And that one's good. 14 points for Devin Vassell.
And this is what it's all about inside. Vassell willing to get physical to finish his motion.
Hield on the wing. Nails it from 3.
Unleashes the bounce pass. An accurate assist.
And you watch Buddy Hield, Tim. A 6'4", sharp-shooting guard. Some similarities to your game.
Well, he gets those threes up at a rate I could only dream about back when I played, PA. The green light that shooters play with these days, I tell you what, it must be nice.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Spurs.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
Fox with the ball. Green picks him up. Out to Fox. For 3, Vassell. Kuminga pulls it in.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Moody with it, working on Barnes. Hield for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Barnes. All alone, buries the jump shot. Barnes has got 8 points.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Oh, Fox with a steal. Castle for 3. The Warriors pull it in. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Vassell. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 6 assists in the game.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch-and-shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him, too.
Here's Hield, and he goes in for the dunk.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Kicks it out to Barnes. Connects from downtown. Barnes has got 8 points here in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Outside Podziemski. Outside Green. Outside Podziemski. 5 on the clock. Hield, a screen on Fox. The shot by Podziemski, no good. San Antonio has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And when we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Champagny. He's checked in for Barnes. And it's Harper in for Fox.
Harper, second personal foul. Third team foul.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-backs legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
And San Antonio making a change here. Sohan's checked in. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
So it's the Warriors now. Now Pajemski. 16 points for him. To the paint. Pass to Hield. Back to Green. They need this. Moody from outside. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 7 assists in the game.
Yeah, what a find by Green. A big man with outstanding vision.
Picked up by Sohan. Here's Harper. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
Well, with the pace of this game, you don't want to leave anything to chance.
Pass to Moody. Out to Hield. Takes the 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
Here's Harper. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 4 rebounds now. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. Pass to Pajemski. Now here's Moody. 3-pointer. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. And the Warriors make some changes. Jackson Davis is checked in for Draymond Green. Craig comes in for Kuminga. And Bogdanovich is subbed in for Moody. Great open look there. Hield's got 23 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Champagny. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Harper, defended by Pajemski. Harper passes to Champagny. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
He takes it in, and that time also a missed shot. Well, the Warriors shooting 35% in the third quarter. Bogdanovich on the wing. Off target with the 3. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Harper. Castle right side. Here's Harper. Give him 23. And he drives in. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, let's take some time now to see which 2 guards have been posting the best shooting percentages from the field this year. Third, Dylan Harper.
And these guys are all assertive. They're willing to step up and take shots when their names are called. And this is what separates them from all the rest.
Well, this is an efficient group of 2 guards. I would trust any of these guys to carry the load for me offensively.
San Antonio foul. Harper, third personal foul. 14 foul.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here's Harper, defended by Pajemski. Five to shoot from deep. Harper. Jackson Davis grabs the miss.
And after making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Here's Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got 5 rebounds in the game. The three. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so the San Antonio Spurs already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's Harper. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the power forward. That's the San Antonio 5. 2 points. That one goes. Harper's got 26.
And everybody loves a rookie who can get productive. Harper making a serious contribution tonight.
They double-team Curry. Hield for 3. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Harper passes to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama, covered by Jackson Davis. From the top of the key. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And the Warriors' shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. He gets it in there.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. For San Antonio, Sohan's checked in for Champagnie. Johnson comes in for Vassell. And Fox is subbed in for Castle. Here's Fox. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Stephen Curry.
You know what makes Fox so difficult to defend? I mean, he applies that constant pressure to the defense.
And they tell players, your career is short. Maximize your earnings. But sometimes guys take less credit.
And, you know, different things go into that. Winning, comfort, and in some cases, you're talking legacy, you know, for those rare players who've been with one team their whole career.
Hield from outside. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Fox. Podziemski grabs the board.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Here's Harper. Pass to Sohan. On the wing, Fox. Left side, Wembanyama. The 3 is up. The shot no good. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Hield passes to Bogdanovich. And the Warriors with another 3.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home. And he's now got the double-double.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
And there's the lob. Deflects the pass. Picked up by Sohan. Here's Harper. Oh, great D that time from Craig. Golden State has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And the basket by Hield.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Pass to Wembanyama. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
Game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Shooting just about 90% from the charity stripe now. Not wasting freebies here in the second half.
It's both from the stripe.
They've been outstanding at the line this half.
Golden State has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Bogdanovich, no good.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
It's stolen away. Outside, Green. Beyond the arc. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. And the Warriors make some changes. Kuminga, he's checked in for Craig. And Moody is subbed in for Bogdanovich. Outside Moody. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Good on the shot.
Yeah, the big body of Johnson getting up on the fast break.
The Warriors have got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. Green, the pass to Hield. Green, a screen. And it's Hield missing. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. Yep, that one goes. Wembanyama's got 13 in the second half.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Hield. Takes a three. Gets the three ball to go. Hield's got 9 points in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Green. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by Fox.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Wembanyama's shot is good. Wembanyama's got 39.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Now here's Green. For three. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
And the Spurs with some changes. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. And the Warriors with possession here. Just 5 on the clock. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Harper, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Spurs have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Outside Wembanyama. From outside the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Wembanyama's got 42 in the game.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Outside, Green. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Harper. Moody defends. Outside Barnes. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul of the game. Craig is checked in for Hield.
Substitution for the Warriors. Number 34,
Green, the pass to Craig. And here is Green. Back to Kuminga, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. The Spurs have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Castle with it. Green picks him up. Wembanyama, pass to Harper. Three-pointer off the mark. Well, the Warriors shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Pass to Podziemski. And here's Kuminga. Can they get it? Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Golden State ball.
Six on the shot clock. Now here's Podziemski. He's guarded closely. No dice from the high post. San Antonio has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Wembanyama from the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Wembanyama's got 45 points.
And this is how dangerous Wemby can be from deep. You gotta respect his range.
Here's Moody, and the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
San Antonio has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Now, this is a guy the coaches trust. He's so deliberate with the ball in his hands.
The Warriors shooting the ball at only 35% here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Kuminga. Now Podziemski. Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
No, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, it sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
Green finds Curry. From deep three-point land. Harper pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Back to Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Wembanyama's got 47 points.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Pass to Curry. Green with a screen on Castle. Now here's Green. Launches a three. Not going to go that time.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
Here's Wembanyama. And he lays it up and in. Wembanyama's got 49 in the game.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
Outside, Green. Outside, Curry. Outside, Moody. Pass to Green. The kick out, Curry. Stolen by Castle. Here's Vassell. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Oh, Vassell is feeling it. Just knocking down shots and playing with terrific enthusiasm. And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Spurs.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
The three ball. And it's good. He hits another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Curry passes to Moody. Curry against Castle. Pass to Green. Back to Moody. 4 on the clock. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Wembanyama with it. Fires for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Now Podziemski. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And now let's take a look at our player of the game. Victor Wembanyama.
To make you better, the doctor's here to save the day. I know you're up so early. It takes some time to learn my ways. I promise that I'm better off with you. I'll stay like a carnivore, holding on to midnight. Like a carnivore, holding on forever. So familiar, haven't I been here before? I know your smile is falling. Pick it up and smile away. A place with you is better. I'm better off with you. I'll stay like a carnivore, holding on to midnight. Like a carnivore, holding on forever.
And both sides on the floor getting ready for the game ahead, and it's almost that. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. In the front court, the forwards will be DeRozan and Murray. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Malik Monk. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 down low. Well, Stan De'Aaron Fox said there was no list of teams he wanted to go to. He specifically said, I want to go to San Antonio.
Well, 2 words, Victor Wembanyama. Fox is a Texas native and saw an opportunity to pair himself with a rising superstar in a stable organization.
Here's Castle. Against Golden State, he was really on his game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Now, here's Monk. Turned in an outstanding game against Minnesota. Here's Schroeder. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Pulling up with confidence from the mid-range. Schroeder proving just how dangerous he can be from there.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked him about DeMar DeRozan, specifically how you defend him from the mid-range. He said, quote, it's tough because his footwork is so good. Our goal is to try to push him out farther and make him take threes if possible. And we'll live with those results. We'll see if their defense is up for the task at hand. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Now, here's Schroeder. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Pocket 6. Shoots a fader, and the basket. By DeRozan.
Yeah, he's a mid-range guru. DeRozan might be one of the best we've ever seen from that in-between area.
Here's Castle. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. Here's Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
That's the third straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
Pass to DeRozan. Sabonis at the elbow. Outside for Murray. Off target with his three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It's Fox with the drive.
Well, the quickness from Fox will beat you if you're not careful. It's so tough staying in front of him.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Mar DeRozan on the wing. Castle covering. And DeRozan kicks it over to Schroeder. Sabonis sets the pick for Schroeder. Unloads. A rebound by the Spurs. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year. Yep, that one goes in there.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Schroeder against Fox. Outside for Murray. Hits it from three-point range.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
Here's Wembanyama.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Kings. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Pass to Schroeder. Outside DeRozan. Here's Murray from outside the arc. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his fourth rebound in this one. A stand after 8 seasons with the Kings, a new chapter for De'Aaron Fox now in San Antonio.
Yeah, Kevin, and look, you got to be excited about that if you're a San Antonio fan. De'Aaron Fox and Victor Wembanyama together. Is there a better pick and roll combination in the league? The sky's the limit for that duo.
Well, it's still early in the season, Greg, but we're getting an idea about which direction teams are headed in.
So true, but so much can change between now and the end of the schedule. So the most important thing at this stage, building momentum heading towards midseason.
Murray finds Schroeder. No good with the triple. The Spurs with the lead. Castle with it. Guarded by Murray. A three from Barnes. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. For Sacramento, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Sacramento moving it around. Castle against Monk. Pass to Sabonis. Fox with the steal. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And he banks in the layup.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Schroeder kicks to DeRozan. Murray outside. Schroeder against Fox. Here passes to Sabonis. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
In the corner, it's Monk. Nailed from three-point land. And that makes it a tie ball game.
An effective three-point shooter over his career. Just about half of Monk's shots come from beyond the arc.
Here's Wembanyama. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Fox feeling it out a bit. That one drops for him. Fox has got 8 points.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far. Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Vassell outside. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. And for Sacramento, they're shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Outside, Sabonis. On its way from Monk for 2. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Monk's got the game tied up here for Sacramento. Schroeder against Fox, and he converts the layup. 10 points for him.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Wembanyama. Johnson comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. And the Kings also making a change. Levine's checked in.
Well, Sabonis knows he has the green light to take those shots. He's so dangerous off the catch.
Count that bucket. And the Spurs lead by 1.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Levine. Rebound San Antonio. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
They get it back. Outside for Murray. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Murray's got 6.
And Murray is a decent threat from beyond the arc. It's important that he keeps shooting with confidence from there.
And it's Vassell in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Sacramento's ball. Schroeder with the ball. He's picked up by Harper. The second effort. Kick out to Levine. No good from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Harper against Schroeder. In the corner, Castle with it. Takes the 3. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Monk outside. Murray for 3. That's a bucket. His third of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Strong footwork from the rookie. Harper able to get the better of the defense there.
Monk outside. From 11 feet away. Rebound by Sohan. Spurs trail by 3. There's the drive. It's stolen by Schroeder.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. Sabonis. And a slam dunk by Sabonis.
And you can see why Sabonis is considered one of the top rebounders in the game. He's relentless.
Harper dishes to Johnson. Vassell outside. Outside Harper. A 3-ball. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Schroeder passes to Murray. Outside, Sabonis. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Vassell kicks to Harper. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Levine wide open. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Vassell outside. Johnson sets the screen for Harper. Johnson outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. 1 for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. Harper against Schroeder. Harper with the ball. Another guy who really kicked it up a notch in that game against the Warriors. He gets that one. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Spurs. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And we also have seen them continue to fire from deep. With the results they're seeing, you can understand why.
In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Harper is out there with Fox, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Kings last season traded for Zach LaVine, and he said, quote, "I've been a fan for a long time, knowing how incredible these fans are each and every game. A Tuesday night, it's still going to be packed in here. People pull for their team. I don't take it for granted." Back to you, Kevin.
Tremendous support. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
And we've become accustomed to seeing this from Fox. A fantastic scorer who knows how to get himself going.
DeRozan on the wing. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, San Antonio. Eubanks the pass to Ellis. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Sharch. Out to DeRozan. This one for 3.
A sturdy 6'5". Johnson's strength makes him a quality defensive player.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, Sacramento this season, bringing in Dennis Schroeder to provide stability to their point guard position, and he's coming off an efficient postseason with Detroit. Schroeder's impact has varied depending on the situation, but the Kings are hoping and believing he'll thrive in their system.
They love his disposition. Thank you, Shams. Here's DeRozan. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
DeRozan for 3. Rebound by Sohan. Sohan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Harper the pass to Fox. Shot from 16. And another basket for San Antonio.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Victor Wembanyama. On defense, the Spurs, they haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Ellis. Shot clock at 5. Halt the run. Good work defensively by Fox.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
LaVine, and a little luck that time, but it drops.
That pull-up from LaVine, there's not much you can do to stop it.
Harper with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Eubanks. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Levine, the bounce pass. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul. I don't know if they'll sit him. It's a tough decision.
Keegan Murray's checked in for the Kings. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Keon Ellis. Schroeder kicks to DeRozan. There's the triple. And it's Schroeder missing. San Antonio leading by 14. Here's Wembanyama. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Schroeder against Fox. Murray outside. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, there's Murray maintaining his focus through contact. Showing off how he's improved his strength.
And Mitch Johnson's stand now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
And it's Murray with the jam.
He's so agile at that wing position. The defense has to keep an eye on where Murray is in transition.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, and it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And Doug Christie wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Now, Stan, there's a lot to like about the versatile game of Jeremy Sohan.
Well, look, Kevin, Jeremy Sohan is a guy that everybody's going to want. Jeremy Sohan can fit in anywhere. He's a great defender. He's got great toughness. He rebounds the ball, and he can pass and handle for a big guy. Who wouldn't want Jeremy Sohan?
And, guys, so far in this one, Murray has been delivering offensively. This kind of scoring is what made him a high lottery pick.
It's good.
Dare I say he's had a perfect game. Incredible. No misses thus far. A major reason they lead.
On the wing, Levine. Beyond the arc. Rebound, San Antonio. Sohan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with this constant change of pace.
So here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
And it's Vassell with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, San Antonio. They've led by as many as 14 points. Fires from 14. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Monk.
For those pure scoring guards like Monk, the mid-range is a big shot to have in your bag. It opens up other parts of the floor.
Vassell outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Vassell's got 5 now.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
To the inside. A rebound by the Spurs.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Sabonis kicks to DeRozan. Outside for Murray. In the corner, it's Monk. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Just 2 to shoot. The rebound by the Spurs. Sohan's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And here's Harper from the arc. Drains the three-pointer. 17 points in the game.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Schroeder finds DeRozan. Back to Murray to end the run. Rebounded by Castle. Spurs leading by 15. Harper up top for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Hitting threes will be a key for Harper. If he hits them at a high rate, it'll take him to a whole new level.
Left side, Sabonis. Wide open look here for Murray. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Sabonis. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And it's 7 points for Sabonis.
Well, Sabonis is selective with his jump shooting, but he certainly has the ability.
Puts it up. And the Spurs scoring again.
Well, he got off to a slow start, but now in the second, he seems to be finding his rhythm.
Sacramento moving it around. Sabonis kicks it over to Schroeder. And stolen by Castle. The kick out to Harper. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. And here's a look at what's coming up for the Kings. On Wednesday, they'll go up against Jalen Williams and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Thursday, they'll face off against John Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies.
And the matchup with the Timberwolves, you know they're going to be amped up for that one. And they'll need to be. That's going to be one tough game for that group.
Zach LaVine's checked in for the Kings. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
One of the best in pick and roll action. Sabonis sets such a large screen. It's hard to defend it.
Back to Castle. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
The Spurs shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. That's good from Castle. Stan, teams track different officiating crews, don't they, and how they tend to call the game.
Yeah, they do, Kevin, and there are some organizations who do it more than others. I'm not a fan of it myself because I think it puts your players' focus on the officials and takes away from focusing on what they're supposed to be doing on the court. So I'm not a big fan of it. Whoa, Fox, what a finish.
Here's Schroeder. Outside, Levine. Pass to Sabonis. Takes it from 10. No good on the shot. Good defense by Wembanyama. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Keegan Murray.
And I really think Wembanyama has a chance to be one of those mold-breaking players who changes the game of basketball.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that. But as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And that is why Fox is one of the best in the pick and roll. He can go himself, and it's really tough slowing him down.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Murray. Now Levine. Covered by Vassell. Takes it out to Schroeder. It's up a three. Barnes grabs the miss. Spurs leading by 22. And Benyama outside. A rare miss for him.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No, Ernie. Shaq started it. I promise you, Ernie. It was not me. I never
Shifting gears back to that first half, De'Aaron Fox had it all working.
Man, I just love his attitude. That's always up there and always just great. He's mixing it up down there, really taking it to the defense.
He's got a few moves he can go in there. Hard to slow him down once he's cooking.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Dylan Harper has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Here's who Doug Christie is starting in the second half. Murray and Sabonis make up the inside pair. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. And it's Schroeder in at the one. And the basket by Vassell.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
Schroeder kicks to Monk. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Screen by Sabonis from 11 feet away. And that one's good. Schroeder. Spurs leading by 23. Now, here's Fox. Barnes looking around. Here's Wembanyama. Banked in off the glass. Wembanyama's got 19 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Monk for three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Schroeder passes to Monk. Sabonis a screen on Vassell. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Monk. Monk's got 3 assists now in this one.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Back over to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really, right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at San Antonio, off to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, there's the Kings, 4.5 games behind.
And, you know, for the Spurs, it's been the kind of start to their season that a lot of experts were predicting. And by that, I mean a very strong start.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Lets the three fly, and again, it's San Antonio with a three.
This strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The fifth head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always in Sacramento.
And it's Schroeder missing.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Wembanyama down low. Sabonis is there. The kick out to Barnes. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Clock is at 3. Over Sabonis. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Kings have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Here's Castle. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
All of Castle's hard work is paying off here. He just keeps finding ways to attack.
It's Schroeder with the drive. Murray for 3. Sacramento again missing. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. With the drive, he's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Murray outside. To the paint. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A load to deal with inside. The strength of Murray makes him a tough cover.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And another thing, the defense didn't clog the lanes. They took full advantage with their ability to attack the paint on a lot of those possessions.
Wembanyama, no good. Sacramento's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. In the corner, it's Monk. From deep, hits the three-point bomb. Monk's got 4 this quarter.
Monk will take him any way he can get him, even in the corner.
Now Fox. He's got 20. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama outside. No good on the triple. Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Well, for a guard like Schroeder, you want to take advantage of those looks inside.
Castle with it. He's got 18. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
DeRozan inside. Covered by Vassell. The shot by Monk is no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Inside. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Here kicks to DeRozan. Going inside. Monk, no one around him. Buries it from three-point range. Monk's got 23.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Schroeder against Fox. For 3, Vassell. Rebound by Murray.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
DeRozan against Castle. Monk, the pass to DeRozan. Now, here's Sabonis. That one's not going to go. Good defense by Wembanyama. The kick out to Fox. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Kings. Here's Schroeder. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. No good from 11 feet.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask. Whoa! What a dunk by Wembanyama.
Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Sabonis' screen on Castle. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Out to DeRozan. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league. Number 1, the Spurs.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Johnson comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Harper in for Fox. And the Kings also making a change. Zach LaVine's checked in for Monk.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Sabonis high post. Wembanyama on him. Sabonis kicks to DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Wembanyama. And it's good. 2 points. Wembanyama has got 32 points in the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside, LaVine. Sabonis sets the pick for LaVine. And stolen by Vassell. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Castle. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Yeah, Castle is working hard to create offense out there. Repeatedly finding shots for himself.
It's deflected. Harper against DeRozan. Lets it go from 14. And the Kings check on 2 more.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And Harper slams it in.
I love the way in which Harper's attacking right now, finding the soft spots.
Schroeder dishes to DeRozan. In the corner, it's Sabonis. Back to DeRozan. Lays it up off the glass. DeRozan's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Harper in, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Murray outside. Pass to DeRozan. Over Castle. DeRozan's shot is off.
And the defense gave him no space. He had to fade back. That's not an easy look for most guys.
Throws it from outside. Wembanyama's got 35.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Murray outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for San Antonio. Wembanyama.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside, LaVine. To halt the run. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. And now the first timeout call here for the Spurs. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wembanyama. Outside Harper. three, Levine. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He's approaching 40 points for him in the game. He's scoring in just about every way possible. Back right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Keldon Johnson is out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's Harper in at the point guard. That's the San Antonio 5. On the wing, Levine. Castle covering. And it's Vassell with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion. As those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices, the pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Johnson gets the bucket.
That's a nice bit of space, and Johnson was locked and loaded for that catch-and-shoot jumper.
To the middle, it's tipped. Kicks it out to Ellis. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Pass to Wembanyama. Saric grabs the board. Kings have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Levine deciding where to go with it. And there's Saric on the assist by Levine.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. For three, Levine buries the long-range jumper.
A well-practiced shooter. Levine has complete confidence in his shooting motion.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. San Antonio making a switch here. Barnes is checked in, and the Kings also making a change. Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Dario Saric. And now the Kings fast break. For three, Levine. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Zach LaVine.
An elite scorer who gets it done from everywhere. Fox is also one of the fastest players in the league.
And so he hits both. And as if the Spurs stand weren't already stocked with young talent, they moved up from 8th to the number 2 spot in the May draft lottery.
An embarrassment of riches, Kevin. And if any organization knows how to organically build through the draft, it's the Spurs. Well, LaVine is a volume three-point shooter for a reason. More often than not, he's going to make that.
Outside, Fox. There's the three. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Harper, and there's the drive. Oh, he misses the dunk. Sacramento's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Schroeder outside. Back to Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Okay, Zach LaVine. Another monster dunk. to put on his career highlight reel.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Sohan. And here is Barnes. Outside Harper. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Levine. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my. No surprise here. Levine loves pulling up the landing gear.
Harper wide open. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Schroeder passes to DeRozan. Down low. Here's Eubanks. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
An underrated playmaker. I like seeing DeRozan share the ball like this.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Over in the corner, Ellis. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Quick work off the catch by Ellis. This is why his teammates and coaches encourage him to remain aggressive.
Harper kicks to Barnes. Fox against Schroeder. 4 on the shot clock. Fade away. Eubanks grabs the miss. And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Outside, Levine. And it's Harper with the rebound. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And, Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
And here's DeRozan. To the inside. Here's Eubanks. And that one is hammered home.
Well, looking at his numbers, DeRozan is a very good wing passer.
Schroeder against Fox. And the shot goes in. Fox has got 31 points.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly. Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Fox passes to Barnes. Right side, Harper. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harper's got 28.
Not an area you want to allow Harper to get to. He may be a rookie, but he can finish like a seasoned veteran.
DeRozan finds Schroeder. Outside DeRozan. That 3 off the mark. The Spurs have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. And here's Harper from the arc. The kick out to Barnes. To the middle. Got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. He lays it in. And that's now 30 points for Dylan Harper.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Harper the pass to Barnes. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Schroeder kicks to DeRozan. GA in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, the rebounding battle tells the story. There's a big gap between them right now.
San Antonio again missing. Sacramento's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Kick out to Levine. From outside, off the mark.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Looking to get it going. Kicks it out to Schroeder. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Murray comes in for Zach LaVine. And it's Malik Monk in for Ellis. Murray dishes to Schroeder. DeRozan on the wing. Schroeder against Harper. Schroeder passes to Sabonis. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Shoots over Harper. And it's Schroeder missing. And for the Spurs, they're shooting about 47% here in the 4th.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for San Antonio.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Here's Castle. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Inside, here's Sabonis, and a slam dunk by Sabonis.
Nice little flush there from Sabonis to cap off the possession.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Monk. Shoots it. Wembanyama, no good. Monk dishes to DeRozan. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Allie LaForce.